Mine here. Okay, so
I have more boob than most of them, but I don't show it off as much as they do.
I need to push up the good thing. Yeah. I could probably manage something, but if I had to, but I don't need to. So.
So now you're kind of getting a glimpse today of me sorting and organizing my world and my thoughts and my photos and.
Cool.
I mean, that's an understandable position, actually. So, Steffi, if you're saying I can blame you for the fact that he's awake and able to be kind of leaned upon,
I wasn't exactly asleep in the first place. Okay, so.
what I was saying is I'll take it anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, she was watching The Stand for the 87th time. So.
No, there's no photos here at all. Hey, Suzanne. So I'm gonna promote the hell out of the Twitch for the next few days. So I'm gonna stream every chance I can get. Technically, I'm still supposed to be resting, but fuck it. I can't sit still. Okay, so that one.
Okay. Check out my own stuff here.
Apparently. I've tried to plan all these concepts, these ideas, and everything, and the more I try to plan, the more I realize I need to just go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a good reason to watch something if you're gonna have to watch something from him.
Yeah, watching Amber Heard go.
I mean, I could go really dark, but I'm trying not to get myself banned on channels, so let's just say
leap from about 20 stories down to an empty pool. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's not much smarter than that in real life.
If anything, they were kind of kind in the aftermath because really should have been like a.
Kronos, you've never gotten banned here. You just quit coming by for a while.
You banned yourself.
Yeah. You don't get to blame me for that. What the hell?
I think I'm going to do some editing while I'm doing that.
Well, that's the thing. That's why they're going, okay, well, if I'm going to be up, if I'm going to be doing this, I might as well try to do something constructive. I might as well try to get some shit done.
Yeah.
And maybe even do some of my poetry work while I'm here.
I went and I live streamed a review of last week's Lower Decks, and I got 2 more in the hopper, so I might as well get them out of the way.
Do what you
no, Chrono, it's not that kind of stream, okay?
Although, I'm just saying, you do need to learn how to cover yourself. I mean,
I took care of that earlier, okay? Yeah.
I'm going to take every cheap shot I can get at you.
Got to keep the prostate happy. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Can we not turn this into a masturbation stream, please?
Hey, Chrono started it.
At least not until I have more of a male audience watching the boobs.
Chrono started it, okay?
Hi, Johnny. Welcome. I am pushing right now for everybody who can to follow and watch on Twitch. Please and thank you and everything in between, because you guys know I so like and appreciate everyone.
I'm not standing. I'm too tired anyway.
Parrot head,
Oh God.
here you go.
Sit down and spin.
Go spank yourself, bitch. I mean,
Oh boy.
and there's my Steffi laughing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Moving on.
I
Okay.
mean, I guess if Steffi wants the link, you can send it to her.
Hold
But there's
on.
no kitties in here right now.
Let's see. Because I'm going to be. Let's see. Copy that.
I mean, Kronos, are we counting Rosie Palm and her 5 lovely daughters in that wenches for Parrot Head?
Okay, just sent Steph the link.
Sorry, I didn't say that. I'm a good girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to be doing some editing. Let's see. What we got here? Open recent.
She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
Okay. Pull that up. Okay. Now we need. Which one is that?
I'm terrible. I know it. I know it. And part of me sits there and goes, I don't care. I always love seeing if I can fool their system. If I took such a good picture of some rinky-dink back road in the middle of nowhere here, that I scan it in and it thinks it's this grand trail that's well known or something.
Mm-hmm.
That always makes me laugh. And I've done it a few times.
Cut that out.
I may not be the most well-behaved woman in the world, but I don't.
Oh no.
But I'm gonna be a bit twitchy because my ticks are not gonna be calm because I've been up.
What? Oh, that's what we need. What?
But
hold on. No, what the hell? Come on. Things not let me do what I do.
It is interesting sometimes.
Oh, let's pull this out here.
It depends on the girl.
And now she's in here.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Ivy-colored professors in ivy-covered halls.
That's what I need. There we go.
No, I'm not.
There we go. All right. Now what?
You can insult me with a lot of things, Kronos, but I actually have an above-average IQ.
Okay, what episode? All right. Dang it. Anytime. All right, bring in a clip. Hold on. That's not what I need. There I need.
Oy.
Been so damn long, I forgot how to work this damn thing. All right.
But you can't work your own computer?
Oh, shut up, you.
I've got so many inappropriate jokes at once. I'm going to sit here and bite my tongue.
Okay, this would be the one here. Okay, so.
Let's just say Parrot Head, I know what it tested at, and I am well above average. I just have memory issues and I'm ditzy.
Which episode is this I'm about to review?
You ditzy? Hardly.
Hey, smartass.
Okay, there we go.
This is part of me that just wants to figure out where I can go. No, that is so far above average that there's not even a measure. No.
Wow.
This is a spot on in Wind Cave National Park. There's this one bright tree there in the middle of everything else. And why am I not surprised that it doesn't know the Black Hills Willow? Because it's looking for a weeping willow, right?
What did you do? Isn't it weird that sometimes I know exactly what something is and I just input them just to see if the system actually recognizes what it is? Mm. Okay, there's that one. Export and share.
TNA, shake that booty, baby. I do have a second camera, and I should be doing some of the TNA sketch cards on stream soon. Ish. I got too many projects at once. This is me in a long sleeve t-shirt, and look at my boobs still. That's just pathetic. I can't cover them up in a minimizer sports bra and a t-shirt.
Oh, if only Panther was in there for a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, I'm sure something can be arranged.
Panther's just so adorable when he's naughty.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a naughty kitty.
Yeah, he is. And I think,
Yeah, he's off doing something. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to invite the cats in when I'm trying to work on stuff.
And I require some grape juice. Hold on. Back in a bit. And see, I turned the camera off. So I don't have any more of these weird incidents. Oh.
Turn on my light and
You poor girl, your guy needs to stop running around in underwear or no underwear. No underwear.
Going commando is his favorite thing. What can I say? Going commando is his favorite thing. What can I say?
So he's probably going to get annoyed with us.
Besides, be grateful you haven't been treated to the full Monty.
Are you telling me to be glad that it was just the tip that got flashed?
Oh, let's just say Kid Sis got an eyeful one time when she came in to see us.
Came over unannounced. Yeah.
And he was
Quaking
still in
Aspen,
bed.
huh?
Okay. So I kind of made a point. No, don't text because I don't always see the text. Call. Okay. Unless we're actively texting at the moment. Don't rely on that. How are we doing that?
Okay, let's kill this thing for a sec.
That's going to be a little bit.
I'm losing my mind. Hey, how
Okay.
you doing? You staying out of trouble?
This song. It's starting to go in the Brian Blessed stage. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, time to shave off the chin.
Sweating, you damn things.
All right, so right now the review for Parm Ferengi's Heart Place is now rendering. So
Interesting.
tomorrow when the next episode shows up. So yeah.
Actually, it's already up on Prime.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. To the
Does she
download,
mute
so I
the
can watch
stuff
it on
in
my
her room,
leisure.
or do we have to keep hearing the echo every so often?
Oh.
Is what? She's got like a 5-second delay or 2-3-second delay, so I hear the response for. Yeah.
What?
Hmm.
Kronos, are you looking Windows again?
Okay, so let's.
Or just trying to confuse me?
I don't know whose internet's going weird, mine or yours, but.
Either he's licking windows again or blue.
For the record, grape juice. I said I'm saving the wine for a special occasion. Oh, now I'm going weird. There we go.
I mean,
What special occasion, honey?
He's
wow,
determined.
Kronos.
Special occasion when a certain someone pulls their head out of their ass and realizes she's really a girl and not a wooden puppet or a real boy.
Just pointing this one out to
cut off all of the leakers at the source and end their influence.
And then there's this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I am, but that's a whole other thing.
Mm-hmm. No, this has been a live streaming day for me. I just like, you know,
you know how long I streamed?
Rob Burnett pointed out that on this date in 1415 was the Battle of Agincourt.
Do you know how long I streamed this morning?
I missed that. No.
5 hours.
No, because I was probably asleep. Oy.
As he spells it.
Yeah. How do you spell cleavage? P-O-B-B-I-S.
R-O-S-E-T-T-A.
Oh, man. Girlfriend could give Indy a run for her money when it comes to boobs.
I'm not sure Indy's really a double D, frankly. They don't look that big.
Mm-mm.
Maybe not to you.
Especially not after she's totally, constantly squashing them under that fucking binder.
This is a reminder to everybody.
Soup?
I'm crazy.
Mm.
We know you're batshit crazy, woman.
This is the reminder I'm crazy. It's wrench, by the way, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Steffi, I wear a double eye cup now. They've never stopped growing since I hit puberty.
I'm crazy for feeling somebody.
It's like I can't stop them from getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I should probably find one.
That's when I should go super chat for the tip. I mean,
I should probably find whatever
Rob,
key Willie
expensive
Nelson wrote the thing.
shit,
in to
people.
No, I don't think it's Y, but I'm sure it's a bonus. Okay, you know.
I mean, no, but it's a bonus. He's right. Thank you, but I have more to offer than just boobs and blowjobs.
And
They're
I'm
good
sure
bonuses,
Steve appreciates
but
both.
Yeah, I know.
let's be honest, no guy's gonna sit there and go, "No, I don't want those." And if he does, question his sexuality.
It's like I've been trying. You know, it's like I'm half the time when I'm not railing against indie playing. I'm internet. Okay, I think we're gonna hold off on editing anything more until after this is over with. Screw with things. Well, I have to when I'm not railing against indie in her attempt to become a real live boy. I'm also trying to play cheerleading squad for a couple of detransitioners who hate their lives because they destroyed themselves going on Tristan. One of them.
Chronos,
Showing a picture.
overshare.
Very muscular but
Overshare.
very female girl. Gorgeous face.
Look at the screen, Robert. Tell Chronos he's oversharing.
Yeah, oh God, no. Yeah.
Hey, Chronos.
You wish for that until you try and put your pants on. No, God, no. Then you wish you had a proper English dick that would shrink up. Okay.
It's easy to shrink when there's not much there. I mean,
most of the attractiveness goes to the face and the personality and stuff. And
you're frozen, honey.
I don't know how much of that actually got out through my little. Yeah. Yeah, your balls hang low to this. We got little soldier. Trying to do the editing and this thing at the same time is throwing things off.
I just couldn't sit still in chats tonight.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
What the hell, Parrot Head? What are you like watching hentai and mistaking a dick for a tentacle? I mean,
if they really can call you a tripod, you got a problem there.
if it's a literal kickstand, beware.
That's tentacle porn there. Okay. Yeah.
Girls, the idea is not to have him go up inside you and try to get in your intestine through your body. Yeah. Is there an insanity level for this whole thing? Yes. Now, this is going to get really interesting because I've been having trouble sleeping, but it was about 20 minutes before the stream started that I took all my meds. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
So we're streaming until I hit the wall and then crash head first.
Mm-hmm.
And it may not be a very long one.
Yes. As Robin Williams observed, the human body has enough blood time. Okay. Yes, get out while the going's getting good. About to get very
Does
strange.
Kronos not know about my nightly meds I have to take now?
Oh,
Every
do
night,
tell.
Kronos, I have to take a little shot of medicine. It's a combination of liquid Benadryl, liquid melatonin, and liquid CBD.
He has banned himself, so frequently.
Parrothead, go suck a fat grenade.
Well, he has been in a self-imposed shadow bans.
What is this sleep thing people keep telling me about? Is this that thing you're supposed to do in the bed when you're not having sex?
Of course it is.
Sex, sleep. Sex, sleep. Sex. Sorry. Whoa. Cool, I just saw stardust in my eyes.
Sex during sleep, problematic. Yeah.
Honestly, good sex can make you tired enough you need to sleep.
Mm-hmm. So where is that hottie of yours?
Hubby?
Yeah.
Bed. He works in the morning.
Sleeping. Yeah.
Like we should
Sleeping,
be
probably
good.
dreaming of head.
Oh my god.
Well, I could always go in there and make his dream come true, but
I didn't catch that. Yeah.
I said he's probably dreaming of head.
Now, Richard Pryor said, you've done a good job fucking when you put your ass to sleep. If she rolls over and go to sleep, you have done a good job. Okay. If she wants to say what
we're
fucking
just
to
like
do.
succubus and we take energy from you guys and run all over the place. You got to really knock us out with a few orgasms.
Yeah.
And the ironic thing about Tate making those comments about men taking women's magic through sex is it's actually kind of the reverse because A, we're the ones taking something from you. B, after sex, it's always the guys that pass out and the women that are running around full of energy like they sucked it out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
What, are we almost done here? 80%, 81%. Almost there.
It's really interesting when I start seeing stardust when there's none around. How long until I get too dizzy to stand or sit? Yes, she sucked the whole bus. I mean.
And again, I didn't get that.
That's okay. I gotta wake my
The
ass
plural
up.
would be succubi.
Mm-hmm. No. Kronos, you sold that when you were like 3. When redheads get dizzy.
right? Or watch that redhead turn blonde. You know what I've said for years? The difference between a redhead and a blonde is
What?
a redhead is a blonde who hasn't had the fire fucked out of him yet.
Mm.
What was that? Steph, pass it on. I can't hear it correctly.
Something about the difference between a blonde and a redhead.
I'm afraid to even speculate on that one.
But you're afraid you might enjoy yourself, honey?
Are they smart?
I mean, he's not wrong. I also ride motorcycles.
Oh!
And not like the girl rode the motorcycle in Golden Boy. I don't know if any of you watched Golden Boy ever. It's an old anime.
Mm-hmm.
One of the episodes, he runs into this woman who's very much in love with her motorcycle.
Okay. I'm thinking if that's a little extra feature on the seat.
There are literally scenes of her unzipping her shirt and grinding herself against it. And talking about my baby, my love.
Gotta imagine replacing the standard seat with a Symbian or something.
It wasn't a full hentai. It was just an adult anime.
Ay.
2% left on this one.
I don't know if I'm either crashing or getting hyper. Actually, that is a very valid song after what we were just discussing.
Goog Vibrations. Okay.
Even, he can't type for shit.
Yeah, try not to do it one-handed, okay? Come on.
Well, he's lonely, and Rosie was inviting. The fact of the matter is, you have to have the right attitude in life. The right attitude means crazy, off-the-wall bullshit.
Yeah, normal the attitudes from risky business. Sometimes just gonna say what the fuck, Okay, is this thing about done? It's done. Okay, I'm not gonna do the other one. I'll save the one for later. So we're gonna go ahead.
And there goes the jiggle cam.
Of course. Let's go ahead and get this one going. At least uploaded. That shouldn't do too much RAM wise.
Oh boy. Houston, we have a crazy cat lady.
This is I'm only human too. You don't have deception of what that does. I have
Okay,
been
we're
through
looking for finished videos.
into this mess.
There we go.
Boy.
Let's get that going up there.
I'm invading my truth.
A dash.
I'm sick and tired of being my baby fire when you don't know what you're talking about. I'm in a mood. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, it's just either a meltdown or energetic. Just like it's either I'm coming out of all my seasonal depression or I'm about to crash hard. I'm not completely sure at this moment.
Hell, it could be both.
Okay, let's get some other details in there.
This is what happens when I'm listening to things like Viking metal and Napalm records and stuff in the background.
Details.
And I don't know.
I think I'm gonna start doing our own karaoke streams at this point. If Anthony's not gonna fucking get off his ass and let's see.
Yeah, fuck it.
No, you don't know what it's like to Yeah, but you gotta admit, the post earlier I tagged him in is fun.
Yeah.
When he got drunk on my birthday stream a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow me and Piper managed to cajole him out of his shirt.
Oh, boy.
And as soon as that happened, I took screenshots and sent them to Richard, and he made memes out of them.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
We had a lot of fun at Anthony's expense that night. And Piper, for a long time, had a pop-up of shirtless Anthony everywhere that she's using all over her screen.
Okay, we're doing that one.
If only
Parth
Leonard
throwing.
Nimoy hadn't killed off all those naked pictures of Kim Cattrall on the Star Trek 6 set.
Well, I was trying to maintain the thing. It's a family show, so and it's Parth from not Parth.
Cobra and the Lotus, you don't know. It's on Napalm Records. I'm a rowdy person.
I might fix this one later for the camera. What?
May I have some cran pineapple?
Can you wait for a little bit here? I'm trying to set up this video. I'm setting up this video while uploading here. Just add an end screen on this.
Oh, God.
Not gonna work, Parrot Head. I'm not in that mood tonight.
What's he doing this time?
Trying to get me to sing things like Irish Ballad and Star Trekking and shit.
Hey, come on.
Get across the universe.
No, that song followed me back from England, okay? everyone was going on about how, oh, it's great design. No, enough. I heard enough when I was in England. I thought I got away with it. It followed me here.
See, I didn't follow radio enough to get annoyed at people listening to it a lot.
Mm.
And it's the same way with most of this stuff. People like, I've heard this too. It's like, I haven't. Because I'm not going to let anybody else play things too much for me. So this is an interesting thing, right? This, and I have all the notes here. I have to finish transcribing into it. Is Apparition's Quest. It's an old poem I wrote on dragon lore, and this is the first poem part of it. This is the first poem to this set. It's a long saga. It's going to take probably more than this full book.
Okay.
And it's going to be interesting. Damn it.
Okay, so that's up and premiering. So let that go there.
So the general notion is that, I don't know, I think I'm losing my mind. I've written a lot of stuff about dragons over the years. And painted a lot of dragons and made a lot of dragons and did all kinds of stuff about dragons. Might be a little bit obsessive.
Actually, I think I'm going to get in here. I'm going to pull that before it gets any further.
I mean, I've got a giant dream catcher in front of me with a naked lady on it, so. But it's not visible from here. And I don't care. I don't see it as a sexual thing, Yeah,
delete this. Okay.
I was like, oh, well, she's nude.
Well, that was quick. What? Wait, back that up here. What time?
I said I actually have a giant dream catcher in front of me here with a naked lady on it.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
And it doesn't bother me at all because, whoop-dee, she's nude. It's artistic.
Yeah.
Besides, it's very tribally done, and she's sitting there very calmly and naturally, just naturalistic next to a group of wolves.
Just happens to be naked.
Naturalistic.
No.
If I wouldn't get arrested, I would live nude.
Well,
there
you could always move to a nudist colony.
No.
Or just...
that's the thing, because I don't want to see other people nude that much. So I had an awkward moment with the old neighbors, and I would rather have the group of pervert boys that were watching me barbecue back than the asshole there now, but I was out back barbecuing, so I had the grill going, I had the meats going, and I overheat easy. So I was in shorts and a bikini top. And I was spraying myself often with the hose because I overheat easy.
Which, of course, is just, teenage boys, that's just like in that movie. Which,
they weren't teenage. At that point, the house next to us was being used for 4 boys that were splitting the bills for college.
So just
and I sprayed myself down, reached over, started to flip the burgers again, and as I bent over to flip, I look over, and there are all 4 just standing there. It's like, hi.
Jaws slightly hanging open. It's like, hi.
Wet boobs, wet boobs. I was like,
yeah, the reason why, Playboy's done a whole entire videos of wet and wild girl, just.
I can never forget when I tried to streak. Get the sensation of
and damn near knocked yourself out.
No, I did for a few seconds.
Oh my god!
You cannot forget the sensation of bitch slapping yourself with your own tit. It's an experience that will haunt you to your dying day.
I'm still remembering that.
Just add to the list of reasons why this was a very bad idea. It's like, never mind the indecent
Arm
exposure
slipped-
charge.
Arm slipped slightly when I was holding them because you know
Twap,
you,
twap,
you,
twap,
you
yeah.
streak, but you try to cover enough so that nobody's seeing that much. It's
Mhm.
all about making people pay attention and not showing,
Yeah.
which is what
Oh, boy.
girls usually do.
Mhm.
And I was holding the boobs to keep them in place and to kind of cover the nipples slightly, and it pulled loose. It went up and it smacked right into the nose and the forehead. And I went thump on the ground like a cartoon.
Ooh.
Ay,
Yeah,
ay,
that
ay.
makes that one of the key moments is you have to keep moving. So that kind of
Mm.
My friends apparently did not come rescue me immediately from being
No.
in front of people and pass out naked. The
No,
first thing
no,
they
of
did
course
was stand there and laugh hysterically.
just be thankful it wasn't a day with modern cell phones, or there'd be pictures all over the internet to this day.
They tried, but again, it wasn't modern cell phones, and I kind of
Yeah.
destroyed their camera stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna get Steph her juice.
So
All right. Oy.
it's comical.
What happened to your avatar, honey?
What's that?
You have no avatar.
You're a white nipple.
Why not mine? I don't know what's going on.
Captain Savaho looks like a nipple. That's so inappropriate in so many ways.
Oh my god. It could be worse.
He could look like a stale roast beef sandwich. Parrot Hair, she said, she hasn't seen that meme enough.
Ay, ay, ay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've completely lost my mind.
Oh, we
I'm
knew that a
so
long time ago,
fine.
honey. Speaking of cats, I want to see one.
No.
They're not allowed in there.
Achievement unlocked. Bitch mode activated.
All right.
That's one of the weirder ticks I've got right now.
All right.
I started that one after I actually said that on somebody, and now it just
All righty.
as it.
Yeah, my avatar's fine on this end. I don't know what's going on. Must be a personal problem on your end.
Oh, hush.
I'm gonna be off camera for a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be talking pussy.
Okay. Come on, screw you.
Oh, she's talking pussy.
Yes.
Stroke, fondle, pet.
Meow.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, there actually are things I don't discuss on streams or do on streams. And it's just some things I just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck
No.
a fat cock, swallow it down, bitches. I mean,
Topic wise, we'll go over the moon, but
nice girls spit, naughty girls swallow, kinky girls gargle with that shit.
Oh.
That was kind of like the thing is like, kinky is using a feather, perverted is using the entire chicken.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just sweet and innocent.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like none of you believe that?
Yeah. Because we know you too well.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sweet, innocent, pure.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna just say this as a project here.
Welcome.
Then render them later.
Hello, Ray. Welcome. I should be sleeping. I should be doing anything but this, but
But you've got insomnia.
remember, bitches, it doesn't count as deep throating unless you can tongue the balls while you're doing it.
Oh!
Oh,
I'm
boy.
just saying. Acquire some skills and you will never be without a man. I'm just saying.
Mhm. We're simple creatures to please, but you have standards.
Give him a sandwich, give him a blowjob, he'll do whatever you want.
Okay, now I got that saved, so I can get this bit out of the way. Delete that.
Congrats!
And then we need to bring in the next bit.
Congrats. That's seriously, yeah.
That would
Oh,
be
parrot
that
head. That's just rude.
What?
One moment.
No, that's not right. Hold on. That's the one I got interrupted on. Okay. So it'd be
Ow.
the one before that.
Oh, excuse me.
We'll consider it. Okay. And this would be a few badgies more. So let's do it a bit there.
Whew.
Okay. Let's make sure this is a few badges more. Yes, okay, got that. Let's go ahead and save this one.
I'm so trying to behave right now.
All right, and they will come back and render these sons of bitches later.
You behave.
I mean,
There
my
we go.
husband does call me a good girl all the time.
I'm not touching that. Too many possibilities.
Mm-hmm. I mean, gotta stick to what we each do best.
Uh-huh. Yeah, something I did earlier this morning. Trying to gesundheit.
Sorry. I don't know what it is about cranberry juice and pineapple, but
Yeah, if you can find the mute mic button there, use it once in a while.
yeah.
I feel that coming on. Now, something in trying to get Indy to try and pull her head out of her ass and save herself is pointing out. It's mentioned if you see this thing, report it to this site. It's on Twitter. It's Cam Model Protect, but it links to a website, cammodelprotection.com. It's
And then he froze.
For if you can't hunt these guys down and stop it. Well, they apparently she's been told, oh, just report it to them. And no, you don't report. They don't. There's no thing for third parties to report this. You have to be a member. So I'm trying to get her to no. You need to do this. You complain about it. Sign up, join it, and they will hunt this shit down. With hopefully the result being that she ends up pulling the plug on the people who are pulling her strings left and right, and the problem will eventually solve itself. And I did a video that, looking at the website. This is it. See, this is there. There's the rates. And people are saying, just report it. No, there's no place to report anything. You can't play White Knight and report this shit. No, she's got to do it herself. That's one thing she's on about. Don't you think I don't have the agency? Well, then use that agency. Fucking report that. Join this and do this.
These guys wouldn't know what they're doing without playing White Knight or Sim.
It's a highly touted site. One gal, Cherie DeVille. She's a porn star with Brazzers, and she's kind of the brand ambassador right now. And say, look, talk to her. She's the Twitter. I gave the link. Don't take my word for it. You're taking the word of the idiots, and they can just report it here. No, they can't report it there. Okay, it's clear. Because one guy's saying, well, it's clear she's a member. No, it's just clear she's never clicked on the fucking site. Otherwise, she'd know better. You would know already. You can't report anything there. They're not that. They're there for you. That's not what they do. You pay them a few $100 a month, and they go out and hunt the shit for you. Up to and including deleting the stuff themselves. Which would be real fun if they get across Jean's little site with 5 terabytes of data on her.
So creepy.
Oh, because that's apparently he's got stuff that she's forgotten about and stuff that never should have gotten out, like personal photos, phone calls, pictures of her family, and for $150, he'll give you the keys of the kingdom. You can peruse to your heart's delight, apparently.
Okay.
But sign up for that thing. It's like, okay, this is a name. This is go to it, boys. And it's part of a larger network of just content producers in general, not just porn people, but also influencers and celebrities. People have revenge porn. They put their name in, they'll track the stuff down and terminate it. What's it? Undue prejudice.
I'll be honest, it's a bit of a vigilante group, but it's a good one.
It's White Knight hackers, basically. And I'll tell you what, and during this whole thing poking around, Indy's got a lot of stuff all over the fucking planet. It's not just Jean. She's a very popular girl. I've seen stuff from Malaysia, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
You rang my child?
Shut up. That's an old joke. It never worked in the first place.
Yeah.
Next, I was watching.
That was the premise of the movie Teeth.
Now, I was watching a video on the Joe Blow video on what happened to the Bionic Woman. That's what I found him. That's what Indy reminds me. It reminds me of kind of like of Lindsay Wagner in a way in the face. The same kind of thing with the big eyes and everything.
When it comes,
I still got a thing for Lindsay Wagner, even at her age now. She's not that bad looking now. But back in the day, oh boy, yeah.
Well, then there's an
major
Fuller House you should have seen.
It's like major torch for Jamie Summers. Yeah, that's the thing. Part of the thing is this jackass we're dealing with here, and who's masterminding this whole thing is apparently a big computer guy. I think he's probably working as her IT guy. In which case, he has access to her phone. He's got a phone number. He's probably hacked her phone. He's probably hacked her personal computer, and he's just everything she's ever done online, even stuff before she was of age, apparently. So And this whole thing of pushing the femboy stuff, it just makes his stash more valuable because she's not going to do any work. Okay, fine. You want to hear a girl stuff? You got to go to him. I'm not even going near that one.
No.
Hmm.
I mean, take the last half of that name he just said, and that basically is the show, but
I have not watched that show. I haven't downloaded. I have not watched it since the episode where Bo-Katan fishes Mando out of the water and they see the mythosaur. There's a live one that they drew them to extinction. But hearing about the shit show that happened afterwards, like, do I even want to finish watching this show?
I mean, this was Disney to go fucking suck it.
This was supposed to be the salvation of Star Wars. The man, oh wow, now we got someone who knows what they're doing. But nope, that got to them. Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I remember old Sam Kinison routine, about him kind of railing about women getting breast reduction surgery. It's like, no, it's like that's like guys going, what, you want dick reduction surgery? I just want a thumb dick, just the head and the balls. That's it. It's like,
Yeah, well,
trying to start a cause, more boobies for daddy. Yes. We're back.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm. When you guys' dicks can weigh 30 to 60 pounds and it's weighing on your spinal column, then you can talk.
Mm-hmm.
Oy, oy, oy. You are naughty, honey.
Yeah, well. Why am I the only one on camera right now?
I'm doing treatments on my throat. I'm sick still. It's part of why I can't sleep.
Over here, Kirby. I wonder, do I want to try and do stitches on here? Or maybe at least the duct tape. Hold this together.
Handyman's secret weapon.
Well, I wonder how well they work on felt, though. What do you think? I don't know. Yeah.
Wait, those two sentences together, Kronos, are you typing with your cock? Is that why you type so much?
I can. I'm suddenly reminded of the scene in the end of Dr. Strangelove. And he gets up out of the wheelchair and Mr. President, I'm like, Mein Führer! I can walk!
You are all nuts.
I get the feeling he probably improvised a lot of stuff, but I think with that thing, he improvised that entire thing, getting out of the chair and everything. It's like,
you just brought to mind this old movie I saw once, Skin Deep.
Yeah.
That's why when he said that, I thought of something Mel Brooks.
When John Ritter had his epiphany, I'm getting like, I just know God is real, and he's a comedy writer. And
well, there's this one scene in the movie where where these guys were wearing glow in the dark.
Oh God, yeah, and the totally dark. All you see is just the glowing conch. It's like, But also just reminded me of a Mel Brooks thing, not on the show or anything, but it's like back when he and one of the writers on Sid Caesar's show, and they're all needing to get a hold of Sid, but he's stuck on a meeting with some network bigwigs, and they're just out, they're standing outside the conference room,
And then Mel Brooks just, throws open the doors, runs in, jumps up on the table. Haven't you heard? Lucky Lindy made it to Paris. It's, never just looking up at him. Like, look over, it's this one of yours. It's like, suffice to say, the meeting wrapped up rather quickly at that point.
Some people don't know how to behave. That's what makes them entertaining.
And Mel Brooks is one of them. He made a career out of it. Yes, we still need Spaceballs 2, the quest for more money, the search for more money. By the way, any rumors you might have that George Lucas hated Spaceballs? No. Mel screened Spaceballs with George Lucas, and he laughed his ass off through the entire thing. So, George is an
And
incredible.
hope we meet again in Robin Hood too.
Like, George has a very good sense of humor with regarding Star Wars. I mean, when Robot Chicken was doing their constant Star Wars parody, he brought him up to Skywalker Ranch, and he gave them all lightsabers. Okay, so they screened the stuff, and that's fun.
Every single spoof of Star Wars, I've heard people say, "Oh, he hated that." It's like,
oh no, the good ones he liked. In fact, he was doing fan film awards for a while. But I remember, he even did. It was a kind of a parody video where it's supposed to be a meeting up at Skywalker Ranch, and someone brings up some question, and
yes,
George just blows up. What? And just throws the guy out of the office. They're going on a tirade.
right, absolutely, yes. I'm obsessed with Mel Brooks stuff. Everybody who knows me knows this here.
Yeah. Now, I'm not sure Mel could do it now because I think he may have lost a bit of his edge. But because I've heard not good things about History of the World, Part 2. I've heard not good things about.
I've heard very mixed things on it. I think the parts where it wasn't as edgy is because he couldn't be as involved as he
probably
used to.
Yeah.
Because I've heard there are some parts that are.
Yeah. Let's see. How old is he now?
Late 90s.
I know he's in his 90s.
I believe 97, maybe 98. I can't remember exactly.
He is 97.
I was right. His birthday's in spring, right?
Let's see. Where are we? Where's his Wikipedia? June 28th.
Okay. Nope, summer. Okay. Close. I was thinking late spring, so. I knew I did a video about the legend's birthday when I first started my channel, so.
Yeah. Born Melvin Kaminsky. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure that shocks everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. But, what? You mean he's not Presbyterian? No.
Oh, gosh. I still get a laugh out of that story from John Barrowman on the set of the Producers remake.
No, there's plenty. There's stories from both productions of that one.
Yeah, but that one where they were filming in a primarily.
No, they're doing the Springtime for Hitler thing, and there's his old theater.
Here, let's ask. Yeah.
And it's like Barrowman is full SS garb, bleached blonde hair. Other guys are drowning in the brown shirts and everything, and they're just hanging out outside the theater. During a break. And Mel spots like, get your asses in here! They're Holocaust survivors in this neighborhood. Go in there and kill us. When they were filming the original one, though, it's like, again, it was an old theater. It's like nothing like that, but it's always on side. But they're one of those where like they're doing it, and they're taking a break for lunch. And he's gonna run down a chock full of nuts, get some sandwiches and coffee, and come and. Okay, and during the time that he's gone, the girl they change who's watching the door. So the gal watching the door when he comes back is not the same one who's watching when he left.
To answer the question in chat that I said, let's answer this before you went off on your tangent. I
no idea what that is.
Yes, to the right people, it's a sci-fi series,
Okay.
sci fantasy series actually, but. Depends on who works on it. I have very little belief anything can be made right anymore.
Yeah, we got to get some major changes in creative heads. But he comes back. And at this point, this is, he hasn't done, this is like his first movie, and no one, he's just a writer at that point. No one recognizes, no one who the hell he is. He comes back and it's like,
Ray,
and
did
he's
you
come
want
back.
the link?
He's coming back with the sandwiches and the coffee. They won't. No, I'm sorry. No, only people connect with him. I'm directing the film. Oh yeah, sure. He has to get someone to come out and vouch for him. It's like, no, yeah, he's a director. He's got our lunch. Come on, let him in. It's like,
Yeah, that's okay.
man, what and they're and then you have give him a push. They'll be surprised you're doing the French mistake. Wah!
That's okay.
It's
Here's
like,
the thing. My Halloween tradition.
mhm,
My Halloween tradition. Besides the fact that hubby has to, of course, do Young Frankenstein every year,
mhm.
also includes watching High Anxiety. Hold up. I'm still talking.
Mhm.
High Anxiety is not exactly the most known Mel Brooks movie.
Mhm.
When I watch serious dramas, one of the ones I watch every so often is 2B.
Mhm.
And that, while it threw in a little bit of Mel's attitude and behaviors and some of it, was actually a very serious movie he did.
Although it's got its moments.
It's got its moments, but the story was actually quite
Yeah.
serious.
Yeah, I think. Let's see. Have I got?
Did that come out the year I was born? I think. Okay, maybe. Yep, 83. Yes, it's still considered comedy and satire, but it really was not that much comedy. Considering
That's the year after I graduated high school.
not my fault. You're old. I mean,
See if I can find that.
Oi!
I know I've got it
Oh,
somewhere.
my husband old.
Yes.
yes. I'm a cynical person. I expect the worst of everybody. It saves effort and saves time. Then I'm not mortified when they disappoint me. I'm sitting there going, meh. Was to be
Okay.
expected. I also watch Arsenic and Old Lace every year,
Mhm.
and I also watch Clue. I am not stretching over there to turn on any screen here right now. Suck it. Sorry, I'm feeling really lazy at this moment.
Well, it looks to be a very good rendition of the little Transylvanian lullaby from Young Frankenstein. Piano and violin.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to get my channel struck.
Okay, fine. I'll just pull it then. We'll track it down later.
Sometimes that's where you're going to get me in trouble. That's the way to say goodbye. Have fun and misbehave.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I can start something with people.
Mm-hmm.
Clue is a far better movie than Rocky Horror Picture.
Mm.
I understand the filming of Rocky Horror. I'm not going to say it was bad or stuff like that, but is highly overrated by people. It is not the best of Tim Curry.
Oh, the movie itself is, debatable anyway, just because it's, but the thing is the crowd experience of going to see, that's the whole point of the thing.
It's like people act like this is the best movie ever, and it's
No,
the
the
best
movie-
things that Tim Curry did, and it's like, no, actually, it's really not.
No, the movie itself is kind of, you get without the
That's
crowd
not-
reaction.
Mm-hmm.
We're men in tights, manly men.
I don't
Okay,
like
yeah.
serious horror. I like comedy. I like in your face. I like spoofs. And I've got enough of them. I have a little fun every Halloween.
I heard you something my dad earlier. Just
You're
me-
still gonna
just
make me try to reach and do shit. Fucking
It's just me reading
I'm
Shakespeare.
trying to be a lazy bastard here. Fucking
It's-
hell.
It's just me reading Shakespeare. And give me a chance to go.
It's been made a mention that on this day
Also,
in 1415, the
Now to
Battle
get
of
some duct
Agincourt.
Hold on. So I think in honor of that, little thinger. Here's the cue. Oi. What's he that wishes? My cousin Westmoreland. Hold on. All right, try that again. What's he that wishes so? My cousin Westmoreland. No, my fair cousin. If we are marked to die, we are enough to do our country loss, and if to live, the fewer men, the greater the share of honor. God's will, I pray thee, wish not one man more. By Jove, I'm not covetous for gold, nor care I who doth feed upon my cost. It yearns me not if my men my garments wear. Such outward things dwell not in my desires. But if it be a sin to covet honor, I am the most offending soul alive. No, faith, my coz, wish not a man from England. God's peace, I wish I would not lose so great an honor as one man more, methinks, would share for me. For the best hope I have, oh, do not wish one more. Rather proclaim it, Westmoreland, through my host, that he which hath no stomach for this fight, let him depart. His passport shall be made, and crowns for convoy put in his purse. We would not die in that man's company that fears his fellowship to die with us. This day is called the Feast of Crispian. He that outlives this day and comes safe home will stand a tiptoe when this day is named, and rouse him at the name of Crispian. He that shall see this day and live old age will yearly on the vigil feast his neighbors and say, tomorrow is St. Crispian. Then he will strip his sleeve and show his scars. Old man, forget that, and all be forgot. But he'll remember with that advantages what feats he did that day. Then shall our names, familiar in his mouth as household words, Harry the King, Bedford and Exeter, Warwick and Talbot, Salisbury and Gloucester, be in their flowing cups freshly remembered. This story shall be the good men teach his son, and Crispian shall ne'er go by. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We happy few, we band of brothers. For he today that sheds his blood with me shall be my brother. Be he ne'er so vile, this day shall gentle his condition. And gentlemen in England now abed shall think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap while any speaks that fought with us upon St. Crispian's Day. Something about that speech just gets you going, okay? That's why it's like it's the model for any rousing speech. It's like, like Joss Whedon said when he was talking about the mouths I aim to misbehave. It's the Crispian's Day speech. Everyone's got one. You want a really good thing, even short or long, there's a point where your hero is going to say something that rouses the troops. It's like, yeah, this is it. Even something as short as like in Corbomite maneuver. Say, what's the mission of this vessel, Doctor? To seek out and contact anything. That's a little mini Crispian's Day speech. And why Shakespeare is the greatest author in the history of the English language. Might do something later, but for now. Okay. Yes, Shakespeare. Just be thankful I didn't pick one of John Falstaff's speeches. I got real fun with that one.
Now it's my turn to go to the loo.
Yes, do that. And we're going to see if we can seal up Kermit's little tracheotomy there with the handyman secret weapon, duct tape. Yeah. Because I really don't relish the idea of trying to do a needle and thread in here.
I am so tired right now. I might have to end this here soon.
Oh,
But I'm not going to go without making the half-hour mark.
meds are kicking in? Or?
Meds kicked in a while ago. At this
Ah.
point, I'm like dancing on the ceiling with stardust underneath me.
Uh-huh. While I'm rallying the troops with the Band of Brothers speech.
And to tell you how loopy I am, it took effort to remember parts of that.
Well, that's why I read it off the screen. I'll memorize that thing.
Hey, every year I do a blindfolded reciting of the Raven. I could try to do that before we leave.
Yeah, well, that's the Raven, though. Come on, yeah.
That's not exactly short.
No, but it's not exactly, Old English either.
Old English doesn't bother me. I write in it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Damn it.
I'm thinking.
Trying to fix my frog.
Should I go ahead and do that? So this is what I will do, what I usually do with this. No glasses. Eyes covered, head down. No computer screen. Blackout screen to the phone so I can't possibly use it. There we are. So let's see how well I can remember, because I'm loopy. I've never tried to do it while loopy.
And duct tape is useless against felt. No.
Shh. Don't interrupt while I'm doing this.
So I said it
I'm
now.
loopy. This is going to be very hard to do.
Okay.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I ponder weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember rotten ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly yet I had sought and borrow from the book suitcase of sorrow, sorrow from the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore, nameless here forevermore. And the silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before, so that now to still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door. This it is, and nothing more." I can't hardly speak. Fucking hell.
That's not part of that.
Shut up a second. Presently, my soul grew stronger, hesitantly, then unlonger. "Sir," I said, "or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore, but the fact is I was napping, when so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarcely was sure I heard you. Here I opened wide the door, darkness there, and nothing more. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondered, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token, and the only words there spoken was the whispered word, Lenore. This I whispered, and the echo murmured back the word, Lenore, merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping somewhere louder than before.
Surely, said I, surely that is someone at my window lattice. Let me see then what is therein, and the mystery I implore. Let my heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, but nothing more. Open here, I flung the shutter, wind with many flirt and flutter. If I can stop drooping. Is there a steeply stately raven of the saintly days of yore? Nor the least obsequious made he, not a minute stopping or stayed he, but with mine or lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas just above my chamber door, perched and sat and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the continents it wore. Though the crest be shorn and shaven, thou, I said, and surely no craven, ghastly grim and ancient raven, wandering from the nightly shore, tell me why thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Much I marveled thus and himsly foul to hear discourse so plainly, though the answer is little meaning, little reverence bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door, bird or beast upon the sculptured bust above his chamber door, with such a name as nevermore. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul had only in that one word did implore. Nothing further than he uttered, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have blown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as all my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless, said I, what is utter is the only stock in store, caught from some unhappy master, whose unmerciless disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs with burden bore, till the dirges of his hope and that melancholy burden bore, of never, nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling all my fancy into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of bird and bust and door. Then upon the velvet thinking, I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking what this ominous bird of yore, what this grim, ungainly, ghastly, gaunt of ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaging and guessing, but in no syllable it was expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned in my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushion's velvet lining that the lamplight ghosted o'er, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight ghost floating o'er, she shall pressed, ah, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretch, I cried, thy God has lent thee, by these angels he has sent thee, respite, respite, and repenteth from thy memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh, quaff this kind Neopenthet, and forget this lost Lenore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether temper sent or whether tempest tossed thee here ashore. Desolate ye and all undunding, on this desert land enchanting, on this home by horror haunting. Tell me truly, I implore. Is there balm in Gilead? Tell me, I implore. Quote the raven, nevermore. Prophet, said I, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, by that heaven that bends above us, by that gods we both adore. Tell this south with sorrow laden, if within the distant Aden it shall clasp a saintly maiden whose the angels named Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Quote the raven, nevermore. By that word our sign of parting, bird or fiend, I shrieked upstarting, get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie thy soul has spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the bust above my door. Take thine beak from out my heart, and take thy form from off my door. Quote the raven, nevermore. And the raven, never flitting, still is sitting, on the placid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. and his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight o'er him seeming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul from out that shadow, which lies upon the floating floor, shall be lifted nevermore.
Okay. Pretty much. A couple of words. Yep.
Mostly tongue-tied because
Yeah.
because you can hear it start this, and I correct myself
Yeah.
as much as I could.
Yeah. Well, the word is window lattice, not lattice. Yeah. But that's,
Like I said, it's mostly tongue-tied right now.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
tired.
That's certainly
A
Edited.
little bit of an obsession with
Yeah.
Poe growing up, just a little bit.
Yeah. I was at a high school drama class, and we did a thing, perform. We took around, I think we did maybe one school, but the idea was go around to schools and do some Poe stuff. After the one time, I was like, this ain't working. Especially when
without the glasses, I'm actually very blind.
Yeah.
So that's the
Without-
reason I took those off too.
there was one point, I forget what bit I did, but it was one point. He's like, we're doing it in class. It never got dark enough. The class, you got the light coming from the window, so it's like it's just the lights off in the classroom. At one point, something happened there, like because there was a couple, at least one kid in the class I knew who lived in the same condo, townhouses I lived in. But they started cracking. I just broke it. Like, give me a break, guys. Okay, that got a laughing. Now, this is something I would have to inform because I'd have to really ham it up here. That once upon a midnight trinity, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." And it's going on and on. The thing I remember was one year, The Simpsons, during the Treehouse of Horror.
That was the first one.
That would, but they did that, and it's a straight reading, but Homer is doing it. Once
It's a
upon a midnight.
Great reading, except for they shortened it a little.
Maybe a bit, or I think there's the very
Actually-
end, though. At the very end, though.
Actually, quite a bit. They skipped most of those
Yeah.
late stanzas. They did the first 4,
Mm-hmm.
skipped a whole bunch and sporadically read through the. Rest of 'em.
Nevermore, or you little,
But that's because you could not do that whole thing in the time
Yeah.
frame they give you for those segments.
Yeah, but because otherwise it was a straight reading
Mhm.
with Bart as the Raven. So finally, Homer just loses it. You little get back!
So now I can read one of my own.
Nevermore.
One of my own.
Yeah.
And this will actually show you how much Poe inspired some of my writing. The darkness will consume me, in misery it will bind me. Will none so clearly redefine me? Or will I fall in deep in vanity? Is there any hope to save me? Why cry if I am destined for poisoning, if the fruit is toxic to my breathing? Then would there be any left for morrow? Or am I stuck alive yet ere perishing? Was it you who saw my soul returning? My salacious pondering leads me to no answer, so why is it we seem to be heirs stuck fast together? Whose mind do you seeing another, wondering if all bearers are murderers? Who would take thine heart for death's giver? Lead on, O shadows, don't define thou, though intelligent your words cannot make me wow, nor leave me shaking, I fear not to break my vow, that you would suffer me no more upon thy brow, but lay out to weariest nights to wonder how. Thy misery is powerful and shallow, and where you go I dare not follow, for if I do, the night may deftly swallow. Oh, my heart will devour up and swallow, punishing me for liberties I shan't allow. So now you see the final curtain, and on this I'm plainly certain. Oh, my misery is bound to me and takes me in. And then, though, we will see the face grace in the world of the living. Once before, now death forever is certain, certain to have bound me to its sin, giving me no solace e'er again. For the darkness once unleashed will own me, till I am but a placid memory, then you shan't hear of me again.
You might want to check your Twitter messages because Parrothead's at it again.
That's mine.
Yeah, but he sent a couple of pictures. I just took a look at. And Parrothead, you're a sick individual. Okay.
Was kind of actually hoping for a response to what I just said.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. But I figured I better get that in.
My Twitter hasn't been going off. It would go off over the phone.
All right. Well, I'll not forward what he sent me. Okay.
Oh, he's going that twisted with it.
Oh yeah, it's especially the second one. Like, this is good.
But yeah, I am a bit of an obsessed poet, if you can't kind of tell from that one I just read.
Mm-hmm. I tried writing poems time, but I think it's just not in me, you know.
It's something I do a lot and have done a lot for most of my life. So the first poem I wrote was in the car between the funeral and cemetery for my cousin. And the long and short of this is that she had both birth defects from her dad's issue with dealing with chemical warfare in Vietnam. And issues with her mother being insane and not getting proper prenatal care. And she never mentally grew past about 2 years old. She was in care until she passed away when she was 19.
Jeez.
So it was a bit of an emotional time dealing with. And yeah. So what I wrote was to help me cope with what happened. I just started me writing poetry, and I've never quit since. One of these days, once I finish all of this, I'm going to read Apparition's Quest on stream. That would be quite an undertaking. Let's see.
Yeah.
The first poem based on this is 30 pages.
Ouch.
That's the first poem to this part.
Yeah, that's getting to the epic poem type thing.
Well, it starts literally with the girl being confronted by apparitions, sending her on a quest to find the last dragon, and the journey to it, and the interactions with the dragon in the story. So it actually is kind of epic poetry territory. Now my phone went off. Better not be you, fucking parrot. There it is.
Prepare to be revolted.
No, that one's not revolting. That's just funny. It's a rubber ducky flipping people off.
Oh. I didn't get that. Hold on. Whoops. No.
You just now noticed this one they sent you earlier. They said in chat he sent you the roast beef meme. I take it.
Yeah. And the one
done that to my group chat before.
And the one, you got problems with the dog, questions his love for peanut butter.
Yeah, he's already done those to my group chat before.
Yeah. But that one, look at it. Because wow, what's and then you see the toe tag. Oh God. What did I do to deserve that one?
Parrothead is a sick little fucker.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Are you sleeping?
Basic, you love this shit, honey.
What?
I said you love this shit, honey.
No, that's an entire thing. No, that's just, necrophilia is not my idea of fun.
No, I'm talking about staying up.
Oh, well, this is about the part. Like, that's it. I'm about ready to
cashing in.
Oh my, actually.
Yeah. So I'm showing about an hour 45 on this.
Should I stall to the 2 hours? I like that I
Yeah.
can hit nice, pretty numbers.
Hmm.
Oh, come on. 2 hours, honey.
Well,
Let's do the 2 hours.
yeah. We would let
That way I run 7 hours of streams on my channel in the 24-hour period, right?
Yeah. Should I do a run at the Raven while I got it up, or find something else?
Something else. Reading the same thing twice is kind of
Yeah.
Mm.
Usually I can do that a bit clearer and a
Yeah.
little more intoned.
Yeah.
But
That was.
trying to read when I'm loopy was not quite
Yeah, that
flowing
was just-
normal.
Yeah, that was just getting the words out.
Yes and no. It still takes focus, but
All right. Throw me a suggestion here. Might be a good reading.
I mean, if I dipped into this book, I could probably get myself banned from both networks at one shot.
Throw some Dylan Thomas up here.
I bet you 10 to 1 if I read the stuff out of this, I could get myself banned on both platforms at once.
Oh, if I could find my book of W.B. Yeats, then that would be something different.
Yeah, but this isn't somebody else.
Mm. Oh, your poetry, huh?
I've got a little classic Dylan Thomas bit here.
I mean, there's one here that's called The Victim's Vengeance. Which should tell you how dark that one goes.
Well, this kind
Hello,
of
Amit.
this fits. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage against the dying of the light. The wise men at their end know that no dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning. They do not go gentle into that good night. Good men the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Raging at the dying of the night. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle in that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight. Blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Raging at the dying of the light. And you, my father, dare on the sad height. Curse, bless me now with your fierce eyes. I pray, do not go gentle in that good night. Raging at the dying of the light.
Oh, honey,
What?
I think Ron Perlman read that on that Beauty and the Beast album.
I'm sure he did. But I guarantee he didn't try it with a Welsh accent, did he?
No,
No.
he was just doing Vincent.
Yes. No, the key to doing Welsh is kind of Scottish, but then screw it up a bit.
Wow.
And actually, Welsh is there are 15 different Welsh accents anyway. Depends on which side of the country you're on.
I will point out that there was a
That sounds like a fake accent.
stream
No,
that
that's
I did
Mhm.
where I had my friend Richard in England have his best friend who's Welsh come on stream with him.
Mhm.
And I titled the stream "The Welshman Will Ruin This Stream." And somehow it went from an Englishman and a Welshman insulting each other to two different Englishmen from different regions, a Scottish military sniper, an Irishman, and a Welshman all arguing over UK politics.
And you're all a bunch of sheep fuckers anyway.
No.
It was the most British UK stream I'd ever had, and I just sat back and watched them all go at each other.
Yeah.
Because it was Richard, Hunky Chunky,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Raven, Sub Nova, if you remember him, he's this Scottish military sniper,
Mm-hmm.
gone bouncer.
Uh-huh.
And then his friend from Wales, and then me.
Mm-hmm.
I just sat back and watched the fireworks. I was sitting there going,
Yeah.
mhm,
Now that's a case
mhm.
I'd have to put on the accent just to be able to, so I wouldn't have to be translating in my own mind from American to English and just start going on with it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not mocking you. I'm trying to, understand you.
I don't know.
Especially if I start going on northern on them.
Oh, honey,
No, if I keep it down south, it'll be fine.
honey.
What?
Should I tell her about that little bit of advice I gave to Maeve's daughter, Sinead?
Oh yeah, don't be shaving your head, becoming a pop singer, and tearing up pictures of the Pope.
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, I mean, her name was Sinead after all, so.
It's not.
No. Hunky Chunky hates him. He's very, very publicly open about it. So
Oh god.
that would have added extra fireworks.
Yeah, get all them in there. I'll bring in Steamy, and we'll have all kinds of fun.
Oh, that
I
was.
keep telling you I want to meet him, but
Yeah, it's a time difference though. It's a 7-hour difference from here. So it'll be like 6 hours from where you're at.
UK is 6 hours from here.
Yeah, no, it's 8:30 in the morning there. So I half expect. I mean, hi, how's it going? Well, get in here.
Well, why don't you send him the link and see if he responds?
I might. I think I'll go and do that. Let me make sure I get that.
I mean, I'm not that sleepy yet, so
Yeah.
I should be. My medicine should have knocked my ass out a while ago, but I'm still awake, so.
What the hell? Nope, I don't have it. Okay, never mind. Copy link address. Let's send it to him and see what happens.
So apparently 2 of my close friends are both having their birthday on the 29th year. One of them's turning 40 on the 29th year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, well, I can't do much for you guys, but I'll try and do something for you guys if you try to remember mine in December when everybody forgets people and their birthdays.
Yeah, my parents had the not quite intelligent choice of getting married the day after Christmas.
My
So I
parents
was like, anniversary? What's that? We didn't know that until years when the anniversary was.
My parents got married the day before I was born, which was 3 days after Christmas. I was born 4 days after Christmas. Guess how much fun she had that anniversary?
Yeah.
I was born in the morning. I ruined their anniversary. Mom said I was born to cause trouble.
Uh-huh.
That she reminds me constantly, as she said, that giant Indian bowling ball head of yours with no fucking soft spot.
No, my nephew was born, I think Brandon was like day after Christmas to you. Or day,
I'm the survivor line of Wounded Knee, and I was born on the anniversary of the slaughter.
If that doesn't say something.
Yeah.
My sister's birthday was June 6th. As a Normandy D-Day.
I had 2 days available for the wedding, and I almost did it on the 6th, and I decided not to. Do you know why? We got married June 2nd, 2006.
Uh-huh.
What day would we have gotten married on if I waited to the 6th?
It would have been D-Day, yeah.
6.
Oh!
Yeah.
Also knows the whole reason why they made that remake of The Omen. To capitalize on that calendar date.
I didn't feel like having that be my anniversary.
No.
So, I know, right?
Yeah, with that motivation, that movie was better than it deserved to be. But
I'm not thinking very well this morning.
And
So be
Yeah.
fair,
what?
I didn't sleep yesterday.
Mhm.
The reason I did a 5-hour stream was in the bright fucking butt crack of the fucking morning was because I didn't sleep well.
Mhm.
I thought, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna go take a nap. I laid down.
Mhm.
I must have been laying down a good 5 minutes when my mom called and wouldn't shut up for 2 hours.
Mhm.
So, fuck.
Hey.
It's one of those days.
Ah, ow.
Butt bucket, butt bucket,
Fucking
butt bucket, fuck, fuck butt.
This hair out of the damn keyboard. All right.
If you can find cheaper pussy,
All
fuck
right.
it.
You are really obsessed with pussy of all kinds. Stick your hand down, girl. You can make that feeling go away.
Yeah. Mhm.
I especially like the four-legged kind.
Yo, geez, that didn't go well context wise.
Yeah. Four-legged and furry.
You're not helping. All right.
Oh, shut up, asshole.
No, you're not. Sorry, he's right.
Just stop digging, okay?
But I like kitties.
Mm-hmm.
I
Clearly,
can't
as
tell about your furry obsession.
yes, as our late for cat with the glowing green eyes. Right there.
Yeah, he looked possessed in that photo.
I've got better. I've got one of ornery that I bet you is worse than that.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, do tell.
Look,
Oh, don't tell. Just so.
looking. Must find picture. But you guys probably saw at some point. We probably didn't think of when you were having this conversation, but it is when to see what my followers do when they see it. If I find it correctly. Because, wow.
Yeah. Artery's such a sweet, adorable little angel. Not.
I was trying to figure out if you were actually going to be able to say that with a straight face. As I scroll through the pictures, I wonder how well I'll find it. I had so much trouble getting good pictures of Ornery. For the first few years, she never sat still. And every time I tried to take pictures of her, they came out blurry. She'd start moving all of a sudden.
Oh, it's in her name. She's ornery.
Also a bit stupid. Scrolling.
Don't try to understand it. I don't understand it.
Oh, shut up, honey.
Let's see if we can freak out my audience.
Yep, that's worse.
she's such a good little pussy, right? Or
Mhm.
does that movie make you think of the movie Teeth? Pussy that was a vengeance.
For that picture alone, you should rename her Ozzy.
Mm. Ready about the head of a bat.
Right? She's an interesting cat.
Mhm.
Let's see, I can do this. You see that picture, and then right after that, to be fair to her, I have to show this one also.
Aw.
Aww, kitty.
She's got very stubby legs, but not as stubby as her
Mhm.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
It's not. I need to have words with the people out there who are getting my videos enough views. She has a doppelganger who almost exactly like her, with
Mhm.
over 700,000 followers.
Hmm.
And is getting all this money from followers. Come fucking over here.
Mhm.
She's just as cute. She's just as crazy.
Yes, your cat's insane.
Another thing about watching Doomcock start off, and I'm giving him shout outs at one point, and he just goes screaming by me.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Darth Felis Catus. Yes.
Darth Kidius.
Mhm. Darth Kitty.
It's a long story, but there are
Mhm.
actually spoof accounts named that with her image up on them.
Oy.
Darth Kidius.
So where is that adorable little monster?
Execute Order 66.
Most likely on top of Steve because he's sleeping. She
Mhm.
likes to cuddle.
Oh god.
Mm.
Oh god. Oh man.
Mm.
I just hope she doesn't do anything that'll shall we say wake him up, freak him out.
Yeah, when it's sleep time, she wants to sleep.
Yeah. So no kneading in a very sensitive area. Yeah. Mhm.
Well, he sleeps with a pretty heavy blanket over him, so I don't think she could reach if she wanted.
True.
Aww.
That
It
is
looks
half
like she's
peaceful,
planning. Yeah, and like the.
but she's got this face that says, "If you touch me, I will do some bowel to you." I am on top of this foot, and this foot's going nowhere.
Hey. Kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of a certain dog I used to know and love.
Mm. What have I got here?
Like that time when we were helping.
Oh yeah, Guinness. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cross between a Rottweiler and a Mini Cooper. Oh, I can't do it that way. I gotta.
And I was just
Fire
sitting
sucker.
there petting him and
How to
went
get
to
up?
get up.
This big
and-
island-sized paw comes out. Nope, they're not going anywhere.
Aw, again. Oh,
Yes, mistress of her domain.
I love that cat. I love all
You-
three of your cats.
Yeah, never met any of them.
I didn't say she seems a little obsessed with my pussy.
Nah, I just like Panther, created
Any
wardrobe
any
outfits.
furry animal that I shot, like she, like anytime we see any dog, I want back on a dog. Like we would have every breed in the Kennel Club book if she had her way. Yeah. Okay, what have I got interesting here?
But when it comes to getting another cat, the one I really, really want,
Mhm.
you'd almost have to feed as much as you would feed a dog.
Yeah.
Steph,
You and your Maine Coon
Melt.
division.
Oh,
her favorite meat stick treat. You see, she's holding it herself.
hmm
She would wrap her paws around it like this and just
Mhm.
and eat it. Okay, so well, we made the 2 hours. We could end this,
Mhm.
or we could keep going.
Got a little longer.
What are you doing?
Recruiting poster.
That'll get the guy's attention.
Mm-hmm. Hello, sailor. Anchors away, my boy. What else we got here?
I seem to remember seeing some old naughty pictures of Betty White one time.
Allegedly, you can never confirm or deny they're actually her.
Yeah.
You want to see something adorable? That was Jazzy. That was our cat we had up until a couple of years ago. That's her cuddling the toy that's also used as the avatar for Steve's account. Just cuddling the toy asleep. Like she climbed in my blanket, laid down with her head on my pillow, grabbed the toy and hugged it like she's a little kid sleeping. She's literally curled up in the blanket with her head on the pillow with the toy in front of her like a child.
Aw.
And she's like, my toy, my toy.
Ay, ay, ay.
I'm going to crash because my head's starting to go loopy again. So to everybody out there, woo, you made it through the stream. Yay. Good night. And Penchu Washte. Wankin Tunkin Kichi Un.
We're not going to